before I went to prison, I was having a scheduled C-section, so I knew the day that I was going to have my child. But when I went to prison, they won't tell you until you, okay, get ready, you're going to the hospital, you're going to have your baby today. So, I mean, that's like so scary. I mean, to be not even know when you're gonna go have your baby. So obviously I was kind of petrified, nervous, shaking. The officers, it's like a routine thing that they do, so they, they aren't very compassionate about your state that you're in. And one thing is they're not supposed to shackle you at all. And unfortunately, with my experience, I did experience being shackled, and since then, that's something that I've taken really seriously as an activist, to make sure that that doesn't happen anymore. But when I got to the hospital, there was 2 officers with me, and I do remember when they were putting the IV in, they were checking my blood pressure, and they were saying, okay, you need to calm down because your blood pressure is 152 right now, and we can't allow you to deliver like this. You need to just know that you're in good hands now. So eventually I did calm down a little bit, and I had my son, and it was a beautiful experience, even though there's 2 officers with guns on their hip, and they're staring right at you, standing at the end of your bed, essentially intimidating you. And so that was, that really bothered me, but I tried to focus on just being with my child and just loving on him. Most of the hospital staff treated me wonderfully. Um, they, it was the first time that I felt like I was actually treated like a human during my time of incarceration. And honestly, I didn't even want to leave the hospital. I was allowed to stay 3 days with my son because I had a C-section. And so I felt like the majority of the staff, was very kind to me, even though, of course, there's people, just like any other person, I'm sure they were wondering, what is she in prison for? Or, why is she giving birth to a child while she's in prison? But, I was grateful that that wasn't really reflected through their actions while they were caring for me during my stay.